One of my favorite topics, how to sell your house for the most money in the shortest possible time. Let's start. Your imagination and the imagination of specialists is the most powerful tool you have to improve the value of your property. And your imagination is free. So here's how it begins. Step out of your own shoes and put yourself in buyer's shoes. So when you look at your house, look at it as if you were the buyer looking to buy that house. And here's what happens. Visually, we notice the flaws first. So if there's a broken faucet and it's leaky tap, we're going to notice that. It's going to stand out. If looking from the outside in, if the roof is in disrepair, there's shingles missing, or the downspout is broken, we're going to notice that. If the lawn is full of weeds and neglected, we're going to notice that. If there's potholes in the driveway, we're going to notice that. Grease stains all over the place, we're going to notice. And it will be very unappealing. So most buyers are interested in three things. First of all is the visual appeal. That's the landscaping, also the spaciousness, the cleanliness, and by the way, we call it the white glove test. Think about it. If you can imagine running white gloves over things, door tops, ceilings, trims, and if those gloves are still white afterwards, then it's past the white glove test. Otherwise, clean, clean, clean until it does. And remember the color. Go as neutral as possible and lack of clutter, because clutter just confuses the buyers and it makes the house look a lot smaller than it is. So always think buyers are thinking functionality. So keep it uncluttered. Maintenance. Make sure everything's in working order. I gave you some examples of that. Make sure there's nothing obvious to repair or paint. And then safety. Make sure that the fences work, the locks work, the deadbolts work, and they're pristine. Same thing with the lighting. Lighting really helps as well. And also use the clear bulbs or the LED lights. Don't use the colored lights because they make everything look smaller. Okay, there you go. So, create that fabulous first impression, because there's only one best first time to make it. Yeah, I gave you a clue on that one. Now, once you, on the outside, again, have a really good examination of the roof and the gutters, make sure they're not blocked, they're not leaking. And the landscaping I talked about, paint and siding, same idea. And then the porch or covered patio, make sure it's clean, and again, uncluttered, everything uncluttered. The fence, yeah, the fence should be in good repair. So keep that in mind, okay? And keep your cell phone off. That will help too, okay? Now, what to look at on the inside is obviously the kitchen. That's the number one room in the house. Make sure it's extremely spacious, uncluttered, and functional. Clear as much as you can off the countertop and leave those difficult items such as the knives away from it. Okay? So, because there could be children, you know, coming to view the home, and again, or any object that they could tinker with and they can get hurt or worse, just not a good thing. So pack those away, keep them off the counter. As for the bathrooms, obviously replace the broken faucets, medicine cabinet and towel racks when necessary. Make sure the bathrooms are always spotless and fresh smelling. As for the master bedroom, again, spaciousness and decor, extremely important. Any non-essential furniture, remove it. And the flooring, well, I can't emphasize plank LVT. LVT standing for luxury vinyl tile. I know, it's my new flooring best friend. Why? Because it's mold retardant and water resistant. And it's so durable. It's less expensive than hardwood. It looks great better than hardwood, and it's more durable than hardwood, and at about half the price. So it's a fantastic investment. So definitely go with it. And it's pretty easy to install. And go with the click kind versus the glue kind. Why? Because it saves you time, and it will save you money in the long run, and you'll have a more even floating floor. So it's great. Okay. Replace all the cracked or broken tiles, and we've got great flooring contractors' recommendations for installers to help you out there. So just give us a call, and we're happy to help you. Wall coverings, a fresh coat of the proper paint is in neutral, works wonders. So, and if you're not color coordinated, please reach out to us. We can definitely help you out with that. It makes a huge difference. And use neutral, soft, pastel colors. Definitely avoid wallpaper, because the vast majority of buyers feel that wallpaper is just too personal and too bold, and they just don't like it. So don't go there. Okay. And impersonal touches. Eclectic touches might work for the eclectic type of buyer, yet they represent such a tiny percentage of the actual buyers. We need to focus on, and you need to focus on, attracting the vast majority of buyers in that target area that you're looking for. Alright? So, always think about priorities, what to do first, and you have to think about the most obvious things first. Yet you must make sure you always attack the root of the problem, like a plumbing. If you think that you're attacking the leak as a leaky faucet, make sure that the plumbing isn't leaking underneath the counter as well, because if it is, then you've just doubled the work. So always find out what the root of the problem is and take care of it then. So I hope that helps, and any other questions, just reach out to us. We're always happy to help here at the Actus Real Estate Group. Have an excellent day. Thank you.